Hello everybody, my name is Bigly Shrunk and welcome back to another mod showcase. I got a quick question for you. Do you use the fabric mod loader and want to get a furniture mod, but you can't because Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod is for Forge? Well, you are in luck because there is a fabric mod called Another Furniture Mod, and it's all right here. Another Furniture is a mod by Starfish Studios, and I gotta say, their modeling and overall functionality in this mod is quite amazing. So we're gonna go around clockwise to the room and just show off everything, because I have almost everything in this mod here in this very room. So starting off over here, we have the tall stool. Now all the crafting recipes are exactly the same for all colors and variations of specific pieces of furniture. So if we go to the tall stool here, you can see that every single one is 5 sticks, 2 planks, and a wool right in the middle. Super cheap and super easy to make, and it gives you 3. So all of this is really good for early game. And again, you can easily sit in it and you look all pretty again, and each one comes in all 16 wool colors. Moving on right away, we have the curtains. Now these do have functionality, as you can see here, but you gotta right click the top, because if you try to left click the bottom, nothing will happen. It's kind of like how banners work, how the actual block and hitbox is all over here. And you can place one at a time, as you can see, but the way you have to place it is super strange. You have to kind of face it inward, like this, or else you'll get something like this, and they won't join up together. But the crafting recipe for these are just 2 sticks and 4 wool. Very easy crafting recipe, and again, you get 3. Again, very cheap, very good for early game. Moving on to over here, we have the shelves. Now the shelves can be placed just about anywhere on the wall. Very super easy to place, and you can extend them so they are connected. And I don't know if you can, nah, it doesn't look like you can. It doesn't turn, but you can make it as long as you want, and you can place entities on them as like a display thing. So as you can see here, I have a diamond, an axolotl, and an emerald. And the crafting recipe for this, again, super cheap, is just a stick and 3 planks, and you get 3 shelves. Moving on, we have the side table, or the drawer, and again, this crafting recipe is 6 oak planks, 2 slabs, and 1 stick. And this does have functionality and storage. It's about the same, or not about, it is the same as a chest or barrel. And over here, we have the lamp. Now these do actually have a functionality, as you can see here, a very little bit, but if we change the time to night, you can see the lamps are so bright. As you can see, you can turn both lamps off and it gets super dark, but each lamp has an insane light level. It's actually pretty impressive if you think about it. Alright, up next we have the sofa. Now again, the sofa is just a chair that can be constantly placed around and has endless limits, so you can honestly bring it together to make like a circular seat. Again, endless connectivity and really great, and you can do so many different designs to have a wooden rest and a fabric rest as well. And again, you can sit on these as well, and you look so cozy sitting in it. You look amazing. Now the recipe for this is again very simple: 2 sticks, 3 wool, and 2 planks, and again, all variations of the red sofa and every other color. Moving directly above the sofa, we have this lovely little flower box, and again, same thing with the shelves and the sofa. These flower boxes connect, and you can make them longer and longer. And what's cool also about this is you can either set it on the floor, or as you can see, there is texture to have it hanging on a wall. And you can hang each one, you can hang up to 2 flowers on each. But again, if you have an entire row full of them, if you have an entire wall, you can pretty much just put as many flowers as you want. All right, now going down here, this is not a coffee table. This is actually a short stool. Again, I decided to use it as a coffee table because I don't know, it just doesn't look like, I don't know, it just looks better as a coffee table, and it just fit the vibe because there is no short tables like this. But to the crafting table for these are just simply 2 sticks, 2 planks, and a wool right in the middle, and of course you get 3. Coming all the way around, we have the wooden table. Now again, just like this, and the shelf, it is connected. Now I think, yes, you have to keep it kind of facing all the same direction, or else it'll bug out like this when you have both corners, and it just doesn't look as good unless you did it like on purpose, kind of alternating between things like that. Oh, that looks actually really cool. But they all connect no matter what, actually, so I lied when I said that. But the crafting recipe for this is 2 sticks and 3 planks, and again you get 3 tables. And moving on to this tiny, adorable little chair. Again, it's so cool. You can, oh, look at that, that's funny. But the crafting recipe for these chairs are just 2 sticks and 3 planks. And again, this comes in every single variation. It's honestly really cool to see. As you can see, here's just a few of the different variations you get with the warped, the crimson, the spruce, the oak. Just looks like a very traditional chair, very vanilla, I like it a lot, very nice. And over here is an item that I don't really know what the functionality is, or like what the point is of it. All I know is that it's actually really funny. It is a service bell, and it does make noise, and it does have a little animation. So the crafting recipe for this is, again, very cheap. 3 iron ingots, 1 iron nugget, and again, this is the most expensive one. This is the most expensive item on this mod, and again, it doesn't even take that much. It really is pretty crazy. And over here, if we hop onto a shelf here, grab this. Here is a hammer. Now, a hammer is a tool that I'm honestly not 100% sure what the use is for it. I think it could just be another tool. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, unless it breaks this stuff easier, or unless you let me try going into creative and left clicking. No, that doesn't do anything. Well, that doesn't do anything either. Huh. I don't know the functionality of the hammer, but I will let you know the crafting recipe. So the crafting recipe is just 2 sticks, 2 planks, and a slab. Very interesting crafting recipe. And again, you only get 1, so this is the only one that you really get just 1 piece in. So the items that weren't in that room are just 2, and it is the bench and the shutters. Now the shutters are very cool because they can work as tall as you want them to be, and they all open at once, but I feel like the only sane one is to do 2. And with the shutters, you have to place them in the way the hinges would go, right? For them to open together like so, because if you did this, it would open all awkwardly, and it would not be great. But the crafting recipe for this is simply just 6 wooden slabs. And then moving on to the final item in the mod is the bench. Now the bench, of course, is a nice little outsidey thing, very much like the sofa. It can have connected textures, but you can't turn it. That's the only thing you can't do, is turn it like the sofa. See, you can't really do anything, so it's only this one bit, and again, you can sit in it as well. You look very nice when you sit in it too. And the recipe for this is 3 sticks and 3 wooden slabs. And again, they all come in all variation of the bench and all variation of wood, and this whole mod is just very cool. Again, favorite feature, So that pretty much does it for another furniture mod. If you want to download this mod, it is for Fabric, and you can find it in the link in the description below. Go show the creators some support. They really deserve it. This mod is incredible. But that's where I'm going to have to call it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to create more content like this for you guys. It truly does mean the world. All right, guys, be safe out there.